Alrighty, my friends. Today we are working on Unit 6, Lesson 7, page 273. We are looking at this to figure out if we're making new tens and new hundreds. So we will actually be using this page today. I am going to get a pencil out because if I write in a pen, when we do this next page, you're going to just see a bunch of ink through there, and I don't want to do that. So I do have to write in a pencil for that part, but we are going to be doing some solving. Now, the first thing I want to point out is, do you see that they did this? I don't ever want my students to solve big equations like this horizontally. Whenever you see this, you need to stack it up. And if you don't stack it up, I'm going to flick it back to you and you're going to try it again, stacking it up. When kids try to solve the equations like this, it gets messy. And I would say that I've probably met 5 kids in my whole career of teaching, and I've been teaching longer than you have been alive, that can do that. Most kids cannot do that consistently without making mistakes. So when I say stack it up, I mean go like this. We're going to take 183 and we're going to put it over there. If you want to solve it on the page, that's the easiest way to do it. So as soon as you see them horizontally, go ahead and put that other number down below so that you can solve it appropriately. Because when they do it horizontally, it just becomes a hot mess. All right? So I will not accept work if you have not put it over like this. And that includes on the test. If you don't move that over and make it go underneath the equation, I'm going to be like, oh, they didn't do what they're supposed to do. So I'm not usually picky about the way I have kids solve things, but in this case, I'm very picky because I have not seen kids successfully solving things like that. When we have something like 3 plus 7, that's easy. But we're dealing with big numbers that are in the hundreds. And sometimes, 517, you can't do that on your fingers. That's something that you need to have, like some kind of mathematical algorithm to be able to do that. And so it's important that you stack those up, okay? So I'll get off my soapbox now. That means that I'm giving you like a big old speech. I'll stop speeching, you know, and we can actually get to work on this. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to solve each of these. And then we're going to notice, did we have to make a new 10? Did we have to make a new 100? This is the part where I'm going to say to you, you can make a proof drawing if you want to, but you don't have to if you don't want to. If I notice that you're struggling without doing the proof drawing, I'm going to tell you that you need to spend a little bit more time working with the proof drawing before you move on to just ungrouping with making new 10s and stuff like that, okay? So let's go ahead and write 236 because this is just too small of a space for me to be able to work in and for you to be able to see. I'm going to be over here on this page. Plus 478. All right, so we're going to find out if we're making a new 10 and if we're making a new 100. What's 6 plus 8, everybody? Unmute yourself and tell me. You got it, it's 14. So we have 14, we're gonna make our ones go down here. We're gonna put our 10 up here. Then we're gonna add this up. 1 plus 3 plus 7, what does that equal? Thank you, thank you. It is 11. We're gonna put our 1 down there and our 10 tens up there, which is 100. And now add 1 plus 2 plus 4. Yeah, that one's pretty straightforward. So our answer is 714. Now, we're going to look at this and see, did we make a new 10? Yes. Did we make a new 100? Yes. So that's all you're doing for that part. It's just putting yes or no, Y or N. All right. So we're going to go through and we're going to solve every single one of these. I'm going to solve 2 with you. You're going to solve 4 on your own. All right, let's do number 2. Once again, we're going to stack those up vertically. 183 plus 517. Remember, we're watching to see, are we making new tens and new hundreds? My gosh, the birds are just chirping like crazy outside right now. Feels like spring. All right, 3 plus 7 equals, yeah, it equals 10. So we're going to put our 0 down here and our new 10 up there, because we don't have any ones. Now add 1 plus 8 plus 1. See what you get. What? It's 10 again? All right, we have 10 tens. So let's put our 10 tens up there. 0 left over. What's 5 plus 1 plus 1? Yeah, we end up with an even 700. So let's ask these questions. Did we make a new 10? Yup. Did we make a new 100? Yup. All right, you're going to finish this page on your own. And when you're finished, click a picture of it, put it on Seesaw, and I'm going to be all like, oh my goodness, that is just lovely. Or I'm going to say, oops, they made a mistake, and I'll send it back to you. I am here to help you for the rest of our class, and I will see some of you next time. But others of you, this is your last math lesson with me, and I will miss working with you, but I'm so excited that you get to work with a live person. Have fun with your new teacher. Bye, guys.